If you're running a TikTok shop or working with affiliates, you need to know how commission structures impact your profits. Are you making these mistakes? Here's the 4 big questions that we are going to answer today. Number 1, why do some TikTok shop sellers lose money even when they're making sales? Number 2, what's the difference between standard affiliate commission and shop ads commission? And why does it matter? And I bet a lot of you don't actually know about this yet. Number 3, how can you set commission rates that keep affiliates happy while making your brand profitable? And number 4, how can you scale your TikTok shop while keeping ad spend under control? Stick around because I'm going to also be sharing some real world strategies and a step-by-step profitability breakdown to help you crush on TikTok shop. Guys, drop your biggest TikTok shop struggle in the comments below and I will attempt to solve it in the comments. And I've got lots and lots of videos coming for you guys. So if you hit that subscribe button, I will be talking all about TikTok shop for the foreseeable future, as well as everything to do with social commerce. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with the basics. TikTok shop runs on 2 types of commission structures. And choosing the wrong one can make or break your brand on social commerce and TikTok shop. Number 1 is the standard affiliate commission, and that's 20%. This is going to be for organic sales. When an influencer or creator posts content featuring your product and their followers buy directly, right? The 20% commission is made for creators to actually help you scale on the brand organically, on TikTok shop organically, right? This works best when you have some viral worthy product or creators that actually have engaged audiences. This is the point of giving them a 20% standard affiliate commission, right? This, let's just say, a creator, and we've seen this happen before, their video hits, 5-6 million views and they end up generating $10,000 to $20,000 worth of sales. We want to take that content and we want to make ads from it, right? We want to run ads against that. And that's where shop ads commission come in. So what you can actually do is you can give them shop ads commission, which is usually between 5 and 10%. And this is going to apply to sales generated by paid ads. So when you push a creator's video through TikTok shop ads, you can actually have a different commission. Now, what I recommend is making sure that the creators actually know this before, right? Brands typically need to lower this commission to offset the advertising costs. In a little bit, we're going to actually get into the profitability of it, and your mind is going to be blown by what a massive difference this makes. So example, right? A creator's video, let's say it only gets 12,000 views, but it actually pushed a lot of revenue. You want to take that video and you want to put ad spend behind it. Sometimes in the TikTok algorithm, it doesn't necessarily take off, and yet it's going to be an incredibly profitable ad for you. It may not have been an incredibly profitable organic post, but it could be when it comes to ads, right? Remember, this is the big tip here is set higher commission rates for organic affiliate sales and lower your commission rates for ad-supported sales. I know that this might seem obvious, but I'm seeing a ton of brands not actually doing it. And it's something that we're pushing at Social Commerce Club, my agency, all the time. All right, let's get into breaking down profitability. Let's talk about profit margins. And remember, guys, I've owned a bunch of brands over the years, and the make or break between brands that did well and brands that didn't was all about margins. When we have a great gross margin, we can actually play around with some of the profitability in the end. And I'm thinking about some of the brands that I've acquired over the years, and some of the biggest mistakes that I made was not actually knowing what the gross margin was, right? Revenue is awesome, but profitability is what actually matters at the end of the day. And then beyond that, cash flow is actually what matters at the end of the day. Let's talk about some of the different scenarios here so we can break this down. So number 1, standard affiliate sales. This is 20% commission, no ads. So if you have a $30 product with a 60% margin, which is not crazy. Most of you probably have 60% margins, if not more, unless you're drop shipping, and most drop shippers don't listen to me. I'm more of a brand guy. Now, if you have a 60% margin with all of the commission structures set up, you are still going to be making $10.20 per sale. So if you do 100K in revenue, you're still going to be making $34,000 in profit. Now that's awesome. Again, that's much more on the high side, and that is, only accounting for a 20% commission. That's great. When you think about a 20% commission in ad terms, you're looking at a 5 return on ad spend, right? 20% being 1 out of 5 of the entire pie. So you can afford a 20% commission, because I know that all of you, if you're listening to this, can afford a 5 return on ad spend. I know, because that is incredibly rare these days in paid advertising. Now let's get into scenario 2. This is running ads without adjusting the commission. And this is what I see a lot of you guys doing. And this is why I decided to make this podcast and video for you guys. So a $30 product with ad spend, and let's call it your ad spend, we're going to be running around a 3.5 return on ad spend, which is fairly typical on TikTok Shop ads if you know what you're doing and you know how to set that up right. And I will be making another video soon on TikTok Shop ads, which ones to use, which ones not to. But let's talk about this. So we're looking at about an $864 per sale. Your profit per sale ends up only being, with the 20% commission, $1.56. That is an incredibly tight margin, right? So $100,000 of revenue is only going to be making you $5,200 for $100,000 in revenue. And let me tell you, that $5,200 is going to get eaten up incredibly fast by all of your other costs that are out there. Now, let's talk about using Shop Ads Commission, and that is why you guys are here today. So this is a $30 product with this lower commission rate, and we're going to talk about a 5% commission rate on ads. Your profit per sale is $6.06, which is a lot better on a $30 product. So we have $100,000 of revenue with $20,000 of profit. Now that's much more realistic and much better for your bottom line for a business that is running on TikTok Shop. So if you're running ads, you need to lower your affiliate commission to somewhere between 5 and 10%, and you need to do the math. With the almighty robot that we have these days in ChatGPT, there is no reason that you cannot be running that type of commission structure and that you can't figure out where profitability is. But unless you're running at least a 20% net margin, I would not suggest making your commissions higher unless you cannot get affiliates to agree for you to run ads behind what they're doing. All right, let's talk about scaling profitability now. Now that we've covered commissions and profitability, let's talk actually scaling your TikTok Shop without losing money. So here's 3 smart strategies that I want to talk to you guys about today to scale on TikTok Shop. So number 1, lower your cost per order. One of the big things that we do at Social Commerce Club is we test a bunch of different creatives and ad types. Look for high engagement viral style videos to keep your ads low. So what we like to do is test a lot of different hooks. In fact, our video creator team at Social Commerce Club makes thousands upon thousands of videos monthly for brands just to test to get their ad cost lower and to work on commission-free content. Now, you can also do this with your creators. So if you get a creator to agree to a 5% ad-driven GMV, you can get them to make a bunch of different videos. Remember, the hook is the most important part. If you don't hook them and get them to watch your video, you are not going to get them to continue to watch a video and go and purchase. Again, the hook is the most important part. Now, here's something that I talk to a lot of really big brands. We talk to a lot of enterprise brands that you guys know really well over here at Social Commerce Club. And one of the biggest things that we talk with them about is increasing their average order value. And this is bundling products together. So this is a really great way to work with your affiliates as well and your creators, because your creators want to have a special product for you to offer on TikTok Shop specifically so that people can't buy that product anywhere else. That's one of the big mistakes that I see brands making on TikTok Shop. So offer upsells and quantity discounts to try to get that average order value up. The more that you get that average order value up, the less that your shipping eats into your gross margins and the less that the CPA on your ads eats into your gross margins. Now, number 3, this is a really, really tough one. And this is educating your affiliates and setting expectations. My mentor always says, he says, Jordan, it's all in the setup. And making sure that your affiliates have the right expectations is incredibly important. So be transparent about the commission rates. Show them how Shop ads can still help them earn more. Show them that this is a win-win and that you need to be profitable to continue to work with them. And affiliates will understand if you can show them. My suggestion is to be as transparent as possible with your affiliates and show them exactly what's going on. At Social Commerce Club, we work with our high GMV creator community to constantly tell them what the brand is up against and how we can make a win-win with the creator. But if you don't tell them exactly what's going on and show them your numbers, they're going to think that you are trying to screw them, and you're not trying to screw them. So let's land this plane here. If you want to crush on TikTok Shop, remember these 5 key takeaways from today. Number 1, understand these 2 commission models. We have organic commission versus Shop ads. Number 2, make sure that you're setting the smart commission rates. 20% for organic, which I really highly recommend, and only 5 to 10% for paid ads. Number 3, calculate your profit margins carefully. Do not run ads blindly, right? Make sure you actually know where your profitability is and stick to it and be meticulous and relentless about getting to profitability. Number 4, scale with strategy. Lower your cost per order, increase your AOV, and continually make better and better high-performing content. And number 5, this is going to be a tough one for a lot of you. You need to educate your affiliates, keep them happy, and everybody profitable. That is one of the big things here. Guys, if this sounds like a lot of work on TikTok Shop, it is, but it is 100% worth it. If you guys are enjoying some of the videos that I'm putting out here about TikTok Shop, I suggest that you like this video and you subscribe and even share it with somebody else who may find this helpful today. Also, check out Social Commerce Club, the link down below. That is the agency that I run, one of the most successful social commerce agencies in North America. And we work with some of North America's biggest brands that are out there today. Guys, thanks again for sticking around, and we'll see you on the next one.